Hello, Awakening class is in session. Are you ready to talk about what is happening right now? I have so many things to say about awakening that I would have to have about a 60-minute video to even download what is going on right now. But I've shared a little bit about what's been happening in my business, this retraction, and then using the tools that I've been practicing for years to transform fear into love. So anytime the fear comes in, I just surrender and I turn it back over to the divine, and sure enough, right? And also I've talked about how does it get any better than this is one of the sentences I literally ask myself over and over and over again. How does it get any better than this? And I want to just say that that tool is one of the more profoundly impactful tools that I use, because every time I ask, how does it get any better than this? It just does. And it happened again. So I listened to the I Am discourse, which was channeled in 1930 something. And it landed in something that I have been talking about for decades. So in the spiritual mind treatment form of prayer, we acknowledge that God is all there is, and that everything is the Creator's creation, and it is the Creator, it is the creation, it is creativity, it is everything. It is all of it. Intellectually understanding that is different than embodying that I am. And listening to the discourse is a game changer. And I think what's been happening for decades, as I have, really fortified my ego around being an overachiever, being a perfectionist, being a people pleaser, all of that, is I was using that principle to see if God was going to give me a good grade. Comparing my spiritual awakening to other people's spiritual awakening, especially on TikTok, when there's so many of us sharing about our awakening journeys, and then the tendency can be for the ego to slide in and say, what, I'm not feeling all this light, I'm not channeling, I'm not seeing all these visions everybody's talking about, I'm not experiencing, like people come on so confidently, like I've cracked the awakening code. Let me just tell you, there is no cracking the awakening code. That's not how it works. We decide with our higher selves, a version of ourself that is billions of years potentially in the future, how we are going to use this particular lifetime in Earth School to awaken in embodied. And the beautiful thing is that the gifts that we get in this experience, we get to take to the next experience. And that's a whole nother topic. But I've been talking about this through spiritual mind treatment, through all of the journaling sessions that I've done with myself, declaring that I am. And it's ineffable. All I can say is, if no matter where you are in your awakening journey, we are able to, through the I Am discourses, what has started to land in is I'm getting just these little glimmers of actually feeling that I am the creator. Like I've had these little eureka moments, like, oh wait, it kind of reminds me of when I was learning to dance after growing up fundamentalist Christian and not knowing how to dance, and I'd have to get with my friend and get the rhythm going, and then I'd catch on to her rhythm, and then I would stick with it, and then I would lose it. And it's the same with this awakening process. It is a practice. It is a spiral journey. It is spiraling journey. It spirals up. We catch it. We go up, and then sometimes there's that dip before we cycle up again. And it really is like a video game. It's like I just cycled up into another level of the game. I can feel it. And I feel it now. am so alive in the knowing that I am breathing in the Holy Spirit, that it is me, and that we are all it. So I don't know who needed to hear this. Maybe nobody. Maybe I just needed to process this for myself and to milk it, like Abraham says, like when you're in that state of bliss and alignment, to just milk it. And then when you're in that state, to declare, I am the resurrection and the life. I am the beloved child of the universe. I am it expressing as this entity that is Laura. And each of you are. We all are. It's just how awake are we to that knowing? And when we're not awake to the knowing, to get very still and quiet and ask the divine, ask your higher power to show you the way. And that's how it works. I don't know about you, but I have been way overcomplicating this thing. That's what ego does. Ego complicates things. It tells lots of stories. It tells us we have to figure things out. And love is simple. Love is pure. Love is like a simply made organic meal. Ego is like processed food that is coming to you in the guise of nourishment. And that's why, as an interior designer, I only want to curate things that are made from soul, that are truly beautiful, because it's authentic, and spirit is authentic. Our true selves, our higher selves, are authentic. And that is why more and more of us are turning away from the media, processed food, gossiping conversations, complaining. We're starting to edit all that out. And that is what's coming for you. If you're just starting your awakening journey, and there are 8 billion ways to come home to yourself. So we just need to find your own way. Well, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. That's what you're getting today. Go be God, guys. I love you.